let's talk about other potential free agents. So obviously there's Juan Soto, there's Alex Bregman, there's Anthony Santander. He had 44 home runs but only hit 235. You got Corbin Burns and Blake Snell, two ace-level pitchers. You got Christian Walker, who had a decent year. He's a legit first baseman, but I think he's 34 years old. He's a Diamondback. I don't know that he's going to get a lot better at his age. Teoscar Hernandez, if the Dodgers don't re-sign him, could be somebody that comes up huge. I think he would mash in Yankee Stadium because he hits the ball well the other way, and he's a good guy. Not a great outfielder, but apparently pretty accurate throwing arm. So what are your thoughts on the targets this year?
Yeah, there's a pretty good free agency class. A couple guys that are out there. Also, I'm seeing Alex saying, does Murakami post this year? First baseman in Japan, lefty first baseman. That's an interesting name
He
as
hit
well.
244 and struck out 180 times in Japan. I think
Yeah.
he's lost a little bit of his luster. They've found a little bit of a hole in his swing. I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on seeing
Probably not. I also just want to address Roki Sasaki. Watch him in the World Baseball Class. I love his stuff. He's got Tommy John written all over him because he's like 150 pounds and he's 6'2". But I love his stuff. I think he'll probably go to the Dodgers because that's like the Japanese team in the United States now. Like, I swear to God, if you go to a Dodger game, like, they got stuff translated in Japanese now. Like, half the crowd is Japanese. It's insane. The Shohei effect is really a real thing. But a name I also that is going to be a free agent, Walker Buehler, had a really tough year with injuries, but he's got a pretty good track record. I would give him a 1-year flyer if he would take that as like a prove-it deal. I would be interested in that. Corbin Burns, you got to kick the tires. He's a Cy Young candidate. And then Garrett Cole, actually, if he opts out, that I don't even think we really talked about that, but he has an opt-out. The Yankees can void it with a 10th year at $36 million. How old is Go? He's like 34 now, I think.
Yeah, I was talking with Rosenthal. He was in one of our production meetings, and he basically said non-story. Like, the Yankees will just give him the extra year because they can give him the extra year and he won't go anywhere. Yankees won't think twice about doing that. So I'd expect to see him back.
Listen, he pitched great in Game 5. Defense let him down.
Yeah.
His stuff looked good. Like, the thing about Garrett Cole is he's not going to sit 98, 99 anymore, but it's there. It's there when he wants it, and when he's fired up, he'll get it. And he's a reliable. Other than this year, he's been very reliable. He's made all of his starts. I think he probably is motivated to try to be as healthy as he can coming into the season. I think they'll just add the 10th year, and Garrett Cole's there.
Yeah, I agree.
The much bigger issue, like contract-wise, on the Yankees is DJ LeMahieu, but I don't know.
Yeah,
but
we can talk about that. Let's talk about that because the Yankees owe him 2 years and $30 million. He obviously did not have a good year. He has not been healthy in a while. The feet keep giving him problems. He had no thump. I don't know that he makes it out of spring training next year. I could see the Yankees paying him to go away. It would be a lot of money, obviously, but I could see it happening. Also, we got to talk about trades. I mean, there's always trades every winter. They come from out of nowhere sometimes. Is there a third baseman out there? Is there a first baseman out there? I like Nathaniel Lowe. I think he would be a perfect fit. He's with the Rangers. He's got to be due to get paid soon. He would be a perfect fit. I don't know if the Yankees would do it. Third base, I don't really know who's out there, who's available, other than Bregman as a free agent.
Well, this was a name that was floated around the trade deadline. The team that he's on said no, but I do think that it's worth revisiting if they're interested. But Ryan McMahon on the Colorado Rockies. I don't know if the Rockies would be motivated to move him, but obviously if you give them enough, they'll move him. He's got a pretty nice contract, about like $12 million a year. Good player, plays both third and first, so corners there, lefty bat. I definitely would call. You can always call. There's no harm in calling. The Rockies don't seem that motivated to do it, but like, come on, guys. Like, where are we going? The Colorado Rockies, where are we going? They have no direction. I don't see why you would hold on to that player and not just get young assets back. But that would be somebody I'd kick the tires on for sure.
I mean, I just like to go through other teams and kind of take a look at, who could be out there that could be moved. I mean, I look at Pittsburgh and I see Ke'Bryan Hayes, son of Charlie Hayes, former Yankee, third baseman, did not have a good year, but he's always been like a top prospect. I can see the Yankees doing something like that, bringing in a guy who doesn't have great stats, but maybe, they see something in the metrics. He's got kind of this high upside. I could see that. And fans would be kind of like, eh. But then you sign Juan Soto and everybody forgets about it. And then you go to spring training. It's like, oh, yeah, they signed K. Brian Hayes. That type of thing. I don't know that there's a lot of moves out there to be made. I just think that you got to kind of spend your way or develop your way out of this, right? Yeah. If Ben Rice can become a stud like he was offensively in the minor leagues, that helps out at first base, but he's still not a great defender over there. Hopefully he'll get better. Wouldn't hurt him to play a little bit of winter ball maybe this year. I still think he's got that Greg Bird-like swing before Greg Bird got hurt. Jazz Chisholm, I want him at second base. I don't think Gleyber Torres is coming back. We've talked about that. I think he'll probably end up somewhere like Seattle that has a big outfield, and he'll hit 280, 290. The power will dip, but he'll be awesome there, kind of out of the spotlight, maybe help them get over the top offensively. But I can't see the Yankees giving him a big contract. You got Jazz, natural second baseman. I can also see them putting Jazz back in the outfield if you lose somebody, maybe in left field or whatever. I don't know. They'd probably just leave him in third base if you don't move him to second. But
I'd much rather put him at second, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Susan Waldman was on Foul Territory today, and she was talking about how many guys the Yankees had out of position. She's like, you got a right fielder playing center field. You got a second baseman playing third base. You got guys playing first base in the playoffs for the first time in their career. It's like, where's the development? Why do we play so many guys out of position? I just don't get it. Ball game over. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and give us a subscribe. It helps other Yankees fans find the channel. We're also on all your favorite podcast platforms and social media. Join the community, have some fun. We're here after every game. This is Pinstripe Territory.